What is good? What is good, everybody? It's your boy Cam. I hope y'all having a blessed night. Y'all had a blessed day today. So, tonight's game night as the Dallas Wings take on the Las Vegas Aces, and it's just gonna be another big road test. And as you see, we finally won a road game this recent against the Seattle Storm. But if you, let's just take a look from last game. And you see, if you look at the box score, we 112 to 110, and then if you look at the first quarter, the Wings end up having 26, beating them 26 to 19, and second quarter, just like we did in Golden State, we just struggled for the next second game in a row on the road, and come back and bounce back, and we end up going to overtime after that, and then winning the Page and ended up getting the game-winning shot, and there's the thing, and the Wings were again down by 6 with under 2 minutes left. Just that didn't quit. Didn't quit. I think what killed us, the Dallas Wings, what killed us is just their bigs from the Seattle Storm. I told you, man, playing on the road is not easy. It don't matter what their record is. The Seattle Storm, we're trying to snap their 11th game losing streak. Anytime you play somebody on the road, it's totally different. When you're at home, yeah, you have a confident chance to win, but on the road, it's challenging to beat somebody at their own crib, no matter what their record is. I can just see Jessica Shepard finished with 14 points. She was a player of the week in the Western Conference, and congratulations to her. And Paige Beckers, 27 points. Man, and the craziest thing is she had her 10,000th career point in only her second season. Isn't that crazy? My goodness, that's insane, bro. Wow. And then AZ Fudd went off for 26 points. And we had some good points from the players coming off the bench. Lee Yuru, man, I freaking love Lee Yuru. She definitely stepped up big time. She ended up finishing with 10 points coming off the bench. Maddie Secrets finished with 7. And you got Isaiah James balling out against the Seattle Storm for the second time, finishing with 18 points. Man. That is just awesome. And just glad we got the win. And hopefully we can get the win against the Aces tonight. And the Las Vegas Aces were actually coming off the loss to the New York Liberty at their home court. And like I said, man, these standings are just really tight right now. So as you can see, if you want to look at the next schedule coming up for the Wings, this Sunday we'll have our rematch against the Minnesota Lynx at 1 o'clock. That will be on CBS, and I believe we can win that game, but it's going to be tough. The Minnesota Lynx are the best team in the Western Conference. They almost lost to the Washington Mystics again at their place, but they ended up losing on their home court the first time. And then if you take a look at this, we got a 4-game road trip coming up. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. The Connecticut Sun, we should win that game, but again, we're playing in somebody else's house, so we got to stay locked in. And they recently just won the game and finally won the game against the Chicago Sky. And Chicago Sky actually just came up a win against the Portland Fire. So next Sunday, we play on the Toronto Tempo. And it won't be easy. It ain't going to be easy, man. And Tuesday, we take on the New York Liberty. That's going to be real tough. And then we play back in Toronto again on the 10th. So these 4-game road trips going to be very challenging. So we only got one home game to play for the last month. After this is a really challenging schedule. But I believe we're going to do good. But playing in Toronto on the road twice is definitely ain't going to be easy. So we must take it. And the Toronto Tempo is not a bad team. They don't got Brittany Stykes right now because she has an injury, but Marina Mabry, they got Marina Mabry, and Sandy Mondello, who's now the head coach for the Toronto Tempo, was fired by the New York Liberty, and I don't know why, but again, it's a business, so it is what it is, bro. But hopefully, my Dallas Wings will actually win tonight. And if you want to take you want to know what's going on also the WNBA. Alyssa Thomas was suspended for 1 game for hitting Caitlin Clark in the throat. Yeah, I got a whole lot to say about Alyssa Thomas. She is a dirty ass player. I am so sick of her, and I can't take it anymore. You know what I'm sick of? I'm so sick of the Caitlin Clark hate from the WNBA players. They want to hurt her so much. Y'all are so jealous because she's getting the most attention, and y'all should be grateful she's bringing more attention to the WNBA. But y'all want to go taking cheap shots at her. It's like, I don't understand why y'all want to take cheap shots at Caitlyn so much, but y'all want to show all love to Paige Beckers, Kelsey Plum, Sabrina Ionescu. But when Caitlyn, y'all want to be jealous. Y'all want to be so jealous. Y'all want to try to injure Caitlyn. She doesn't come back. It's like, I'm so sick of y'all. And the WNBA isn't doing too much to protect Caitlyn Clark. But they finally did. But here's the thing: the referees did not see Alyssa Thomas punch Caitlyn Clark in the throat. They didn't see it. But when the WNBA front office saw it, they had to get they upgraded her to flagrant 2, and she ended up getting suspended for a game. I disagree with her getting 1 game suspension. She could gotten 3 or 4 game suspension. That's what it should have been, not just 1 game. It's like, you know who I'm sick of? DeWanna freaking Bonner. DeWanna Bonner is a freaking traitor. How you just gonna be all hyped up on going to the Indiana Fever, and then you just bail them out, and then you go to the freaking Phoenix Mercury? I understand you want to be with your girlfriend, and I sometimes I respect that part. I do respect. I don't respect you just ghosting the team and then you just freaking leave. It's like, you know, I think DeWanna Bonner went out of Indiana. I think because she was so jealous that Caitlin Clark has a lot of fans here for her to see her play. It's like, I just don't like DeWanna. I have no respect for DeWanna Bonner. I really don't. It's like, and then she wants to try to hurt Caitlin Clark. Like, I gotta say this. It's time for Caitlin Clark I think it's time for Caitlin Clark to leave Indiana. They're not building enough around her. Her teammates don't stand up for her except for Steffi Cunningham. She's the only one that stood up for her. The Indiana Fever need to build around Caitlin and bring some enforcers in so they can back her up, and they need to bring some players that will actually protect Caitlin. They need to bring some girls that will have Caitlin Clark's back. I was talking about like Natasha Cloud, Courtney Williams, Natasha Hyman. Those are the girls I think they should be on the Indiana Fever roster so they can back up Caitlin. What did Courtney Williams say when she was on top, when she saw Babe Reed cheap shot Caitlin, and she was playing with her and Natasha Hyman were crashed out? Yes. Courtney Williams basically saying that her team was basically calling out her own teammates for not defending her, except for Sophie Cunningham, Lexi Hall. But Lexi Hall, I don't think she hasn't really been defending Caitlin, but Sophie's continued to do it. I'm proud of her. I mean, why do you think the Fever went to go get her in the first place? Because her teammates don't have her back. I think her teammates are just jealous of her because all those fans are here for her. The Indiana Fever fans aren't real Fever fans. They're just Caitlin Clark fans. I'm trying to tell you. And one more thing, the Indiana Fever aren't title contenders. They have to build around Caitlin. What do you think the Dallas Wings are doing right now? After Paige scored 45 points last year against the Sparks, even though he lost on the buzzer beater by Kelsey Plum, they made moves this offseason. Talking about going to get Jessica Shepard, Elena Smith, Odyssey Sims. They got Walker back. Now they got Haley Jones. Haley Jones is now back with the Dallas Wings too. Yeah, I'm glad that she's back. It's like they went and got veterans for on the team. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's like, oh my gosh, bro. It's like, I don't think Stephanie White's a great of a coach. She just likes to run the offense through Kelsey Mitchell so much. And what does Kelsey Mitchell do? Just want to dribble the ball so much. I'm not going to pass it. I'm just going to jack up the jump shot. And it just, Kelsey Mitchell is not a true teammate in crunch time. All she is all her. I'm not going to pass. I'm just going to jack up the shot, go to the rim. It's just like, Kelsey Mitchell is a selfish player during crunch time. She's a great player. Like, people like only say, oh, she dropped more than 20. Well, I don't care about all the stats. I only care about how she plays as a team. That's what I more care about. But Now I've got all that about the WNBA. Let's check some see what's going on. The Dallas Mavericks selected Morez Johnson for the ninth draft pick. Looking at his highlights, he does remind me of Bam Adebayo offensively. I honestly think he reminds me of Bam Adebayo. But defensively, I see a version of Bam and a little bit of Anthony Davis. When I was looking at his highlights when he was playing at Michigan. And that's just, I'm so excited, bro. I can't wait to see what Morez Johnson does in Dallas, and I think he'll be a great fit. And let's just take a look what's also going on. The Dallas Mavericks finally hired a head coach, Dusty May. I think this is a great hire. This is a great hire for the Dallas Mavericks. He had a good resume playing at University of coaching at Florida Atlantic, and when he was into his last season at Florida Atlantic, he got them to the freaking Final Four. That's awesome right there. And then going to I think it's only his first or second year in Michigan, he won a national championship. Why not hire him? Why not give him a chance? Yes, I'm glad the Mavericks make this hire. I'm willing to give it. I think he's going to do a great job. A lot of people were saying there's mixed opinions about him. Talking, he ain't going to be successful. People say he will be successful. I think he will. I think he will be successful coaching the Dallas Mavericks. And coaching the NBA is a lot harder than college because you're not coaching kids. You're coaching grown men. Yes, they're grown men in college, but they're young men. But, hey, I'm excited for this future host for the Dallas Mavericks. And if you can see, also the Mavericks drafted, the Mavericks actually traded Koa Pete to second and 2 second-round picks for Sergio Diallo. I seen his highlights, and I think he's a pretty good fit. He averages about 11 points a game and playing overseas, and he's gonna be a great fit in Dallas. Just the way the way he looks is like, I think he's gonna be good. I think he'll be real good in Dallas. I believe we have a decent squad. It's just everybody can stay healthy. We can definitely be a playoff team. We can definitely be a playoff team if everybody is healthy this year. And let's talk about what's going on with some trade. And Lamelo Ball got traded to the freaking Minnesota Timberwolves. Honestly, I don't like this trade at all. So the Charlotte Hornets are trading Lamelo Ball, Josh Green to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Naz Reid and 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round picks, and first-round swap picks and for 2028, 2029, 2030. And I don't know what the Timberwolves are doing, bro. They already traded Julius Randle, and now they traded Naz Reid. I don't see this chemistry working between Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball. I don't see it working at all. I honestly, they can't make the playoffs, but I think they're a first-round exit. They're a first-round exit going into next year's season. This ain't going to work with LaMelo and Anthony Edwards playing, but it will be interesting to see them playing with each other. It'll be really, 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 really interesting what happens next year with the season. I know for a fact they're not done making moves, so there probably will be another big move coming in the future for the Timberwolves before the season starts, or maybe in the middle of the season going into next year. Who knows, bro? But I don't like this move, bro. I just don't think it's gonna work. And I understand why Charlotte Hornets traded LaMelo, because he has not been healthy for the past 5 seasons. The only time he was healthy was his rookie year, and after that he was injured all the freaking time. And then last season was the first time he was actually healthy. And I think the Charlotte Hornets actually won this trade. They got Naz Reid, you got Kobe White, and you got Concaneppo, Miles Bridges, and I think the Charlotte Hornets are going to be better this year than they were from last year. I think the Charlotte Hornets are actually a playoff team. They're a playoff team. I see it as a playoff team. But anyway, I will see you on the next podcast. Hopefully the Dallas Wings will win tonight, and I'm excited to see what the Mavericks are going to do this fall season, and definitely going to be watching the summer league for the Mavericks to see how Morez Johnson looks playing with us in Dallas.